Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have something that's so recommended and it's been in my Instagram DMs loads recently. So obviously back on my channel a few weeks ago I did a updated makeup collection for 14-year-old and I said about doing an eyeshadow palette collection separately. I didn't think I'd have that many people saying that they wanted one, but my Instagram DMs has literally been full of people saying can you do like a separate one. So I thought today I'd film an eyeshadow palette collection for you all, so I really hope you enjoy this video. Just want to say I'm not trying to brag in any way, I'm so grateful for every single eyeshadow palette that I have. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight into this video and show you all my eyeshadow palettes, so I hope you enjoy. So you're probably wondering where I keep all of my eyeshadow palettes, and I actually keep them in here in my bedside table. So this has only become like a thing in the past few months where I started to have no room in my drawers. So in here I have 2 drawers of eyeshadow palettes, and then also I have a little Alex drawer full of one, which I actually organised this morning, which I'll show you in a minute. But I'm going to go through these ones first. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in with the bottom drawer first. So in here is like my first section of eyeshadow palettes. So in here I have, as you can see here, I have a lot of Colourpop ones lined up. Some more Colourpop ones here, and then just some other ones have been sent. So majority of this drawer I've been sent. I think there's a few things that I have bought that I've bought the huge ones here. But anyway, I'm going to literally start here. So I'm going to get all of these out and I'm actually going to put these all on the floor because these are all like the little 9-12 shade pan eyeshadow palettes from Colourpop. So these are the ones that I'm all going to get out first because as you can see it's quite like packed in here. So I'm going to take them out and all together and just put them on the floor and show you. Okay, so these are all of my Colourpop eyeshadow palettes, and all I can say is wow, to see I've been sent every single one of these is literally a dream come true. But I'm going to go through each one. So first, starting off with, I've got the Fade Into Hue palette, and then I've got the It's All Good palette, and I love this palette, it's so pretty. And then I have this is the Stone Cold Fox eyeshadow palette, and I have the Bare Necessities one. Okay, so then I'm moving on to like the 9 shade Colourpop palette. So starting off with, we've got the Miss Bliss palette, then we've got Inner Love Triangle, and then we've got the All Right and Out palette. I love these 3 palettes so much, they're so pretty, and I love the pastels. And then next on off, we've got the Honey palette. As you can see, I've missed one of the pans dropped out, but I still love this palette, it's so good. Then we have the Cotton Candy one and the Wine Only one. And then moving on down here, we've got the Main Squeeze palette, here we've got the Orangey Glad palette, we've got the Blue Moon palette, we've got the It's My Pleasure palette, we also have the Just My Luck palette, the Wild Child palette, and then down here we've got the Baby Yoda one, I love this one, so cute, the Sunflower one, the Poppy Collection one, and the Coral Collection, and then we have this one which is the Taupe Collection, and then we have this one which is the Bequeak, I think. I don't know how you say it, I don't want to say it because I know it's going to be wrong, but we have that one. Here we have the Amour palette, and then we have this one which is from the Wild Nothing collection, the Sailor Moon one which is an all-time fave, I love it. We have the Sweet Talk palette, the Raw Beauty Christie palette, and we have the All That palette from Valentine's Day last year which is an OG fave. And then here we have the Sandstone collection, this is like going on to like the bigger ones. We have the, this one brings back the quarantine memories, and I always forget the name. It's the Garden Variety palette. I don't know why, it just brings back the quarantine memories. And then here we have the Halloween collection, which was the Hocus Pocus. And then here we have the Year of the Ox palette and the Hello Kitty palette here as well. So this is the next lot of eyeshadow palettes, which was just taken out of a drawer, and I've never really realised how long this has taken me. I've literally been sat here for like an hour already, getting all of these out and putting them all like where they kind of like, you know, organising them, if you'd like to say. But so starting off with here, I've got these 3 eyeshadow palettes from Dito Cosmetics. I really like this one. The red in this is so pigmented. But yeah, and then I have this one from a brand called Folklore. This is the brand. I can't say the name. I don't know if it's like Folklore. And I have this Bossy Girl one, which I love because it has loads of glitters in it, and as you can see, I've used the glitters quite a lot. And then here I have my own palette. This is Makeup Izzy x Hello Cosmetics. This is my own palette which I got to design. I'm in love with it. I've been using it a lot recently too. And then here I have the Huda palette. So I have the Rose Gold Remastered, the Nude, and the Desert Dusk palette here. And then up here I have this NYX 16 shade eyeshadow palette, and then I have this Catrice one from Just My Look. I have these 3 Makeup Revolution X Friends little palettes, which is so cute and I love. And then here I have the Beauty Bay X Nikki Tutorials palette, this Beauty Bay palette, which I love. Oh my god, I love it. This is like one of my faves. I want to get the pink version of this as well, but do I need it? Obviously not. And then I have this Jealousy Cosmetics one, which is like my first ever eyeshadow palette, which got sent, which was insane. And then I have this Ofra Shimmer palette, which is really nice. And I have these ones here. Over here are the ones I've got in the BoxyCharm. Most of these I've only used one or twice. So I think I'm going to have a declutter and give some to friends or something like that, because I don't use them. So there's no point in having them. And then I have this Folklore palette. And then here I have the Beauty Bay Pastels palette, which is so good. I love it. And I have this Beauty Bay palette. Here I have this Revolution Gold Crush palette, which I love. It's so pigmented. I love. And then I have this Sigma one. Sigma, I love you. This palette is amazing. Sigma brushes as well, so good. And I have this Revolution palette, which is nice. It's like the other gold palette. And then here I have these palettes. I have this one, which I got from the BoxyCharm, which I've never used. And then I have this one here, which is like a Revolution one. I've never used this one either. But then I have this Revolution one. This is like a sparkly one. I love the case to this. Hold on. If I can show you. It's like shimmery, which I really like. It looks so nice. And then I have this Revolution one. So this one's really cool. It's from XX Revolution, actually. It lights up, like, when you shut it, obviously, it doesn't. But then when you open it, it does, which I really like. And it comes with the matching light up lipsticks as well. I had this Cart Beauty one, but I didn't want to open it because it's quite smashed. So I decided that's not a good idea. And I have this this is Revolution, actually. Or is it I Heart Revolution? It's one of the two. It's this one, but I really like it because like the shades are like, they almost look tie-dye, which is really cool. But yeah, that's that section of eyeshadows. So now I'm now going on to the top drawer. I need to put them all back in. To put the Colourpop ones in took a long time, so I'm going to be here for a long time doing this. But just wait, and then we'll go on to the next drawer. I finally reorganised that drawer, so let's shut it and open the next one. So this is what the top one looks like. As you can see, it's not as full at all. This one's quite organised, to be honest. I've kind of got everything in here that I need. This is like, I have a lot of Morphe ones in here, if you can't tell. But yeah, let's get these out. These are like the big ones. So then onto this bit. So as you can see, there's a lot of colours here. So these are like my more expensive ones. More like, they're like colourful. If I kind of made it so they're more colourful in that drawer. But yeah, majority of these I bought. There's a few that I've been gifted, so I'll let you know which ones are gifted when I get around to them. But I'm going to start here. So this is the Mitchell palette, which I used to love, honestly. I haven't used it in ages though, so I need to go back to using it. Here we have the iconic Morphe James Charles palette, which I'm pretty sure everyone has. And then I have the 39S palette from Morphe as well. And then here I have this You Can Be one, which was gifted to me. It's really nice colours, really pigmented as well. And then moving on down here, I have the Morphe the pastel palette. I love this palette so much. It's so good and so unique because like I've never really seen a pastel palette before, so I love it. And it's like it was my first pastel palette. And then here I have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2, which is one of my faves and really brings back the quarantine vibes. I don't know why, but yeah. And then here we have the Morphe 35B, which I'm pretty sure every starting makeup artist had this palette. Honestly, I used to love this palette. Had the Morphe 35M here, which was the Boss Mood one. And then here I have this Eye Magic one, which was kind of gifted to me as well. This really reminds me of the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. Together they look quite similar, as you can tell as well. And then here I have this the Folklore one again. This one was gifted to me. I really like it. It's really nice, natural. And then there I had the XX Revolution, the big purple one, which was kind of gifted to me as well, which I love. You can see it's so pigmented. It's such nice colours. And then I have this You Can Be one, which was kindly gifted to me. It like smashed there. But apart from that, it's a really nice palette. I love the neons here. And then here I have the Morphe 24A. I love this palette. It's so good. Really, really nice. It brings back the quarantine vibes as well. And then here we have the Morphe 25L, which was the Pride palette, which came out in May last year, which I got. So here I have the Morphe Jeffree Star palette. And then here I have the Jeffree Jawbreaker palette. I'm not sure what to happen with the Jeffree stuff, however, I'll always keep this palette as it's in memory of my grandma. And I'd always I always remember this palette, like, from her, as a gift from her, and in memory of her as well. I'd also like to keep it because she was an amazing person and really kindly bought this for me when I really, really wanted it. Okay, so this is nearly the final section. I have one more little mini section after this. But so starting off with, I have these two Catrice palettes from Just My Look, which is really nice. I have this Revolution Forever Flawless palette, which I love. It's really nice, and I love it like in the winter for the brown eyeliner trend that like everyone was doing on TikTok. I did it for that, and it works so well. So this palette is so good if you're looking for like an eyeshadow palette with good brown liner. That's the one. And I have these two XX Revolution little like quad ones. The gold glitter, and this one's so nice, as you can see. But yeah, and they have this one, this Blink one from the box charm, which is really nice. Have these Elf ones. I love Elf so much. Elf's one of my fave brands. They are honestly so nice, and the products are amazing as well. I have the Retro Paradise palette, and then I have these two palettes as well, which are really nice. I have the Makeup by Tammy X Revolution one, which I used to use this all the time. And then I have the Revolution X Roxy one. Haven't reached this one in a while, but I still do love it. It's really, really nice. And then here I have, right up here, I have this Natasha Denona one from the BoxyCharm. And then here I have all these little, so starting off I have the Colourpop X Animal Crossing collection, which I actually got recently. And then in here I've got all these little elf ones. These are all £3, which are amazing. And then here we have a blush and bronzer duo highlight as well, you know. And it has this Revolution Ultimate Nudes palette, which is really nice. And here I have all of these Colourpop little palettes. These are like the new, I think these are new. They're like the 5-shade palettes, but I got this one yesterday in the black collection, and I got these ones, and I got these ones in here in the Valentine's Day collection, which is so nice. That is that little compartment. Okay, so this is the last section. So as you can see here, I've got some big ones. So let's start off here. So I've got the Makeup Revolution X Taxi. So this is from the Friends collection. These three were from the Friends collection. So this was the Taxi palette. But I just love the front of it. Like, look at that. That's so cool. And I have this one, which was the Lobster palette. And again, look at the front of it. It's so cool. It's so nice. And I love, like, the feel of it, if you know what I mean. That sounds weird, but like I just love the cover, if you know what I mean. And then we have the last one, which is the Friends X Revolution, like the mirror book. So this is what the palette looks like itself. Is so pretty, and I love the Friends collection. And then here I have my two ultimate faves, which are the Be Perfect Stacey Marie Love Tahiti palette. Looks like this, and then Carnival. This is just the Carnival XL palette. As you can see, I've hit pan on 3 shades. I've hit pan on the Soft Spot, the Ecstasy, and the Keen shade. So yeah, those are my favourite palettes. Those two are the best. Love them. Okay everyone, so that is the end of my eyeshadow palette collection. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all for my next video. And also don't forget to go follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I'll leave them down below so you can go follow them. But I'll see you all for my next video. Bye!